what black man right now is singing about like loving his partner? Like not just situationship shit, which 99% of the R&B shit now is situationship shit. Like with on both sides. It's not like people singing about loving their specific partner. You know who it is and you can see it, and it's manifested physically in the sound. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, just little petty shit people be singing about and they making it sound romantic, you know what I mean? But one of the rapping rules is like these niggas be hot and they women, they be kind of having a perception of being single when they not, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's somebody at home waiting on them, cooking them meals, rubbing their feet when they go home, taking care of them. You'll never see them. Or you'll never, not saying you gotta show your lady off, you ain't gotta be Me and Live, you ain't gotta be Toby and Fat, but it's like, it gotta be some sort of level of like acknowledgement, you know what I'm saying? Where rap generally not acknowledging the actual partner that been with you in the mud, it's kind of like that's the normal thing to do. It's like,
Hello. So I am a master in my own reality. I'm in the lab doing alchemy, but for real, I've been listening to you for a long time. I've been listening to you sing for a few years, through all the ups and downs. So I just wanted to tell you, you're my favorite rapper. Thank you very much. And I love your songs about love. I love your songs that are romantic that you sing with Lava. And I just wanted to connect on that level. It's a little personal, but I just wanted to know, like, what makes you fall in love with the goddess over and over again?
It is over and over again. Yeah, just Me and Live had so many different levels of discovery and levels of connection, and it's growing deeper as our family is getting bigger and growing deeper as we're looking at our reflections, you know, our children staring back at us like, damn, we did that, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. We did that. But it's so many different ways and so many different things that helped us connect and continue to grow and love each other and grow deeper. You know, one of which, you know, that really started it was the music, was the art. It's like, you know, we both had this passion for it and we found the passion in helping each other doing it. All of these different common grounds and mediums to build on and keep it fresh. It don't always have to be based around, centered around creating, because it's ups and downs with that. A lot of people's relationships, you know, fundamentally the only thing they might have going is the sex. Outside of that, if that shit down, y'all done, you know what I'm saying? When people going through their waves and it's like, no, I don't really feel like it, then y'all done type shit. But it's like the foundation gotta be stronger than that. And for us, you know, it's rooted in this family that we build in, this legacy that we build in, so we can do the things we do around each other because we've learned each other, and it's work also. Like it's a lot of amount of work that a lot of people just ain't willing to do for the union, and you have to figure out whether the union is worth fighting for to do that work anyway. Because if you're doing the work on some shit that ain't worth fighting for, then you just hustling backwards and you're not really moving towards anything. You know what I'm saying? So when the shit come up, when the shit get real, when y'all screaming at each other, when y'all fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really be able to analyze those times and heal through those times if it's worth healing through with them, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta separate to heal. Me and Live done been through all type of shit, but in these 7 years, we always are able to reconvene, come back to a place of grounding and healing and like understand like, yeah, we're worth fighting for. So at the end of the day, we gonna sacrifice, we gonna do what we need to do. During those moments of discomfort, you gotta make a sacrifice and you gotta make a choice then. Because you're gonna be at a crossroads. It's like, all right, what am I gonna do? Are we gonna heal through this? Or are we gonna, you know what I'm saying, fall apart? So for us, there's so many different mediums that's, you know, kept us flowing and kept us, you know, healing and grooving and moving and growing together, whether it's music, whether it be food. We used to have a vegan food business together when we was in Philly, so we didn't connect in a lot of different ways, you know. Everything is not always like super overly spiritual, like how niggas think we is all the time. Like, yeah, we do meditate together, like meditating do be a part of like our routine and shit. But even that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we be kicking it like, man, what's on Hulu, bro? What's on Netflix? Like, what we about to laugh at? We about to watch Atlanta. We about to, you know what I'm saying? We about to chill, kick back, like do some regular shit. We got the deeper spiritual side of things to the alchemy, the rituals and stuff we do together. But that has to be balanced with just like y'all just go outside, go for a walk. Like, hey, we chilling, let's go for a Target run, bro. Let's just go to Target, spend $400 for no fucking reason on like 3 things. And just being there laughing, we connect and we build and we share joy, we laugh. Live is such a big inspiration on me and one of the people that's like a pillar in my life. Her inspiration on me is like, you know, it's a responsibility and a duty for me to be able to translate that into timeless records, you know what I'm saying, and give you that feeling, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, it's on a new wave frequency, but a lot of our love records or my love records can still give you that feeling like the ones in the 70s did or the 60s did. You know, in your godhood and your priesthood and the king shit and all the extravagant shit, balancing that out with just the regular shit. By analyzing your union and where you're at, figure out what's worth fighting for. Because if something tells you it ain't worth fighting for, then you gotta start planning the exit route. If that feeling lingers for a year or 2 years or 3 years, it's like at some point you gotta plan an exit route, because the more time go by, the more shit happen, the more fucking things y'all can get into, the more kids you're gonna have, the more things is gonna happen where it's gonna be harder for you to make that exit plan. You know what I'm saying? So you know deep down in your intuition what's worth like fighting for and what's, you know, you healing with your partner and what's just pure like, man, this person ain't gonna change. It's all right. I shouldn't try to change them. Like, just let them do them. You know, we gonna do our separate ways, you know, and it ain't gotta be screaming, it ain't gotta be beef. It just be like, yo, let's be honest. That's not trying to sweep the shit under the rug. Let's keep it a buck. Your intuition is going to tell you a lot of what you need to know about people. A lot of people is going to be temporary in your life. Everything is going to be the Disney fairy tale, you walking off, which is the glass slipper and all that shit. Everything ain't going to always be that. You know what I'm saying? It's not in everybody's path to have a lifetime union right now. Be versatile in the ways that you connect with your partner and things that y'all bound with.
Being that it's the 1111 portal and you here doing your thing, you feel me, making magic happen, being a legend that you are and shit. I know you do a lot of shit by yourself, but there's always somebody, some people, some behind you from the beginning of you doing music up until this point now. And if you could give them a blessing on this portal, who would these people be?
That's a great question. I feel like I need to acknowledge the help more. I do in my music, and sometimes, you know, just on the daily when we get that strength from my ancestors. You know, one of my recent ancestors, my grandmother, when she transitioned, it was October 13th, and my son was born on October 13th, recently, my newest edition. So I feel like that was just like a nod from the universe, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Grandma, Mary, one of the strongest people I know, she helped give us our strength. And she was one of the people that, you know, created this family. It was an anchor for our family. Like, Mom Dukes really sacrificed so much for me, bro. Like, and I'm grateful to be able to say I had a mom that really been believing in what I was doing since I was a child. Like, when I was telling y'all that story when I was a kid, like, who y'all think was buying me them drums and buying me these amps for my friends and having my friends over in her fridge eating all the damn food and running up my video games and all that shit? You ain't even seeing me without seeing my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, because she was so supportive, bro. I'll be having a lot of empathy for people who, you know, grew up with moms or dads that was very negative towards their dreams, because I'm super, super grateful to have not lived that. Like, my mom was like, there, if I say, hey, Mom, like, I need this equipment, I need this computer, I need this mic, I need this speakers, I had it. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew that I was so passionate about this, and she knew it was like, yeah, this guy, he on to something. I might not understand it right now, but she was there. You know, when I was 12 and I was in my band with my friends, she was trying to be the momager and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, let me, you know, she'd pop out to all our gigs, even if there's only 3 people there. Like, you know, see, we wasn't selling no tickets, we weren't making no money. Mom Dukes was still there, believing in the dream, you know what I'm saying? And genuinely joyful about seeing me in the dream. And then, as far as my pops, I feel like a DNA level, like, a lot of my talent is from him. Like, my pops, that motherfucker is mean on the bass. Like, he's a mean ass bass player. Like, and that's part of the reason why my bass lines be hitting like that on my beats. That dude is a funky ass old head for real. And my family, that's like the driving force behind me. My family is what's like, yeah, like, let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanna I want to be that one, man. I want to be that one to create the generational wealth and the shift. And it's like he shot us up to a whole nother level. You know, he did the work for us all. Now we can all continue to do the work, reap the benefits. We went from this, each generation it got better, each generation got better. And that's like really what I'm doing it for, you know what I'm saying? Like to really make sure I can inspire the world and at the same time create the best life that I can possibly create for my family, man. That's what it was about. So I feel like